Alright guys, we are back for another one in Grandia 2. We're gonna go in here and see what happens. I know what happens. If you don't, then you might be surprised, you might not. We'll find out. An orb. Is it now? Thank you for letting me know that. I definitely didn't know that 20 years ago. I'm not skipping past this dialogue, by the way. Some of these scenes, it just goes past the dialogue on its own, and some it doesn't. That's a very rich joke area. Yes, run, you coward. Run away. Alrighty, so piece of information, if you followed along and you've made it to this point, see, come over here, equip, in your menu, equipped, whichever you prefer. Ooh, fancy bonds of trust to put on there. Okay, so what you want to do is you want to come into your menu after the dialogue has gone past and put the Chaos Egg on Millennia. Once Elena leaves your party through the transformation, it doesn't automatically put the egg on Millennia, so you need to do that yourself. Alright, let us have a look around and make sure there are no goodies. Goodie, oh look, a goodie! Burning bow, a flare dress. Go right back in here. Burning. Aren't you just so happy that they had a weapon for her? It's like the game knew. Flare dress. I don't remember what the other item was, and don't really care. So, all right. I guess I should take it back and say that this might be the first time you risk actually dying, because this is a main boss. So be careful during this fight. I'll give you any tips that I think of on the fly. One of the main ones I could think of is Merrick's Beast King Blast, which is why I put, I think, 2 points into it. Upgraded it twice. Because it's AoE, and if I remember correctly, these pieces of this thing's disgusting body each have their own HP. Not like all of them, but some of them, so. Alright. So yeah, there are four separate pieces to this thing's body. This one has 4,000, so that's a hand and a hand with 4,000, a head with 5,000, and the tongue itself, Valmar's tongue, with 8,000. I don't remember off the top of my head if killing the tongue completely eliminates the battle or not. So we're going to attack the right hand. I think that they all do something a little different. So there may be, you may want to target one over the other.
Say can slash.
We're probably going to lose this fight the first time around anyway. It's been so long. So we're gonna do this one here. And for Millennia, we're gonna drop Fallen Wings. For Rowan, we are going to... I'm not gonna use Snooze. I don't think it can work on bosses. There's just so much I don't remember. It's been so long. We are actually going to see if we can basically silence them, because we don't want shit like this happening.
Beast King Blast!
So 800 damage to some parts, 1100 to the others.
You cannot get
Excellent.
away with that.
Other than a move that Ryudo gets later on in the game, it's probably the most effective move for me when playing through the game. It's an excellent, excellent move. We silenced the body and the left hand, which is fine. I think that's out of the head of the body, I can't tell.
This is my way of...
So this Fallen Wings ability is basically the ability of the wings of Valmar, and the tongue has its own special ability as well, which is disgusting looking. So we just want to try to get this done as quick as possible.
Can slash!
Eliminating one piece will take it from a 4-on-4 to a 4-on-3. Do we want to boost movement, defense, or attack power? You know what, I'm going to boost attack power, and I'm going to do that to Merrig, because he's a...
Let's work at it.
He's a strong one anyway. Let's see if we have enough. Okay, we have enough for one more Beast King Blast. Hopefully the little bastard stays in range. We're going to do another Tenseiken on Ryudo. Now, the Beast King Blast with the Tenseiken should take out the arm over there. And we are going to center this on the head. The reason we're centering it on the head is just to ensure that it hits everything.
Tenseiken slash!
Now, if that other body part that Ryudo just hits in range is in range of this, hopefully it'll kill it. Can't tell if it was in range or not. Okay, it was. Excellent, excellent. It dropped armor for some reason. Okay, not super effective, but, you know, we take what we can get. So their magic is still mostly blocked. I'll actually, just for my own knowledge here, I'm going to try to put something on this boss to sleep, just so I know. Yeah, I don't know if there's a percentage chance or anything like that for bosses, but let's see what happens. See if they're resistant to it. Okay, so I did put the head to sleep. Okay, I'm horrified of spiders, by the way, and this thing is just looking like a spider. Alright, so we're just gonna do Tenseiken again. The head's asleep, so we're gonna aim for this arm here, or hand, I should say.
Tenseiken slash!
Don't want any funny business. Cancelled its little action there. We have enough for another zap. Center it on the tongue. So Merrig is going to be down to just auto attacks now. I don't have an egg on him, and I'm fresh out of his SP. As you can see, I've got 6 out of 109. I got 2 very useful Beast King Blasts out, so we're going to just attack the left hand, try to take it out. The hand is next in line for the attack as well. for this boss, so we're just gonna drop Golden Hammer on it. If it survives this zap, the Golden Hammer will knock it back in the initiative order. So Ryudo is also out of SP, but he has plenty of MP, so we're gonna use his A. Alright, excellent. The hand is out. It wore ring. It's much better than the other hand having some nice armor on it. Alright. So we could cure some poison or paralysis if needed, but we don't need that. This unblocks magic. So how I blocked the magic on the boss, I could unblock that if he had done the same to me. Drops the defense with the power of the earth. We're gonna do that to this guy.
Golden Hammer! Crash!
Feel Earth, feel it.
Yeah, that hurt a little bit. It's alright. That's perfectly fine. I'd rather that than anything else. So we have enough for a third zap. We got 1,281 health out of 5,000 on the head, 4,158 out of 8,000 on the tongue. So we're going to center that attack on the tongue. And the head is next in line. I'm going to go crit on the head. Didn't make it in time. I should have just gone with a regular attack. Can Ryudo stop the body from doing its attack in time? Probably not. We'll see. I'm not too terribly worried. I mean, everybody is decently healthy. Close to half on Millennia, but we should be fine. We've got both the hands out of commission, the head's nearly out of commission, so we're fine. We're totally fine. Golden Hammer. I'm just gonna drop it on the head. And see, we knocked its attack back with Ryudo's critical. That's, I can't overstate how useful that really, really, truly is the ability to use that critical to stop someone's attack. So we're gonna get the full force of whatever he's doing here. We're just not capable of stopping it at the moment. Just to be an asshole, I'm gonna drop another defense loss on him. Casting Gluttony. Casting Gluttony, what the hell is wrong? He's using Gluttony. Okay, so it cancelled Ryudo, did a bit of damage, but I mean, he doesn't have enough right now. We have his magical abilities blocked right now, so he can't use his special Valmar attack, I'll call it. He can't use it with that little symbol over him, so that's the reason I went ahead and immediately used that on him like I did. That's a very powerful ability that he has that does a fairly huge chunk of damage. Watch him in a minute, he'll just bust it out on me anyway. Just fuck me all up. Okay, yeah, friend. We're looking at you charging, and we're Did you have to walk forward, Millennia? You have a crossbow, you beautiful bitch. You had no reason to walk forward. What is wrong with you? Still love you though. You know what? I could be a dick. I think I'm gonna be a dick. Merrig, his attacks are too powerful. I'm just gonna give him. I'm gonna crit with him. Ah, I get cancelled. One of my personal favorite things to do. canceled him twice there. That's a great cheese tactic. When I was younger, like much younger, I would see that the boss had like 3,000 health left and it didn't have any help, so I would just auto, and I would lose the fight sometimes because I wouldn't have them silenced like I did. And I basically I would
That was
fucking
beautiful,
start
you
with some
guys.
kind of tunnel vision. But there, in that kind of situation, it's just the tongue. You can just run it down with those crits. I wouldn't crit with Merrick in that scenario because his basic attacks are super powerful, and he gets 2 of them. So I'll let everyone else crit to knock the tongue back in the initiative order, and Merrick just does his autos. And as you can see there, I stopped, I think it was 2 attacks from them, and everybody got off several attacks on him, just ran his health down in very quick fashion. So for that, we get an ancient little piece of armor here, a revival gem ring, and the Book of Wizards. Wonder what that's about. Everybody got a level as well. Rito is level 20, Millennia is level 20, Rowan is level 19, and Merrick is level 21. We also got a pretty significant amount of special coins and magic coins. So let's see what happens now. You acquired a skill book. I think I know how to use it at this point. I hate everything about what she just said. It just feels so weird to not have any background music here. I can't remember if that's something that happened with the old PC version I had in the early 2000s or the version I had on the Dreamcast. I never played it on PS2, but it's very off-putting that no music's playing and then it just kicks in later. Can't believe she'd do such a thing. Didn't you watch her like destroy a church because she thought it was ugly or something? It's so weird that there's no music. And then the loudest footsteps in entire history of the world just coming out of nowhere. Do I need to go to the inn and sleep first? Well, let's do it. So that fight with the tongue was far, far easier than I ever remember it being. I think at my young age I just did not understand using the silence ability or the sleep ability for things like that. It made it way easier than it should have been. Oh yay, more of my favorite feature. At least there's background noise. Oh yes, change the subject, Ryudo.
Darkness! Darkness is coming! It's calling me! Darkness is calling me!
Elena.
Damn it! Everybody, hang on to something!
just that repeating audio file. Just sounds awful. What's going on? You've all got plot armor on. How else could you have survived that crash? Don't moon shine anyway, child? Check yourself for injury. Look how leisurely Ryudo is just chilling in the dirt. I think he's fine. You've just noticed? Fallen earlier, the edge of the cliff is like 20 feet in the other direction. She fell earlier, she's in the giant crack of the earth. Yes, this way. Away from that god-forsaken repeating audio file. No, it followed us. It followed us.
Wake up! Who are you? Where are we?
Where are we? Well, I'm not quite sure. Oh, I know. See that shiny plate lying over there? Look, over there. Pleased to meet you, Miss Elena. I'm Millennia. You okay?
I must be dreaming. What's going on?
I just thought it'd be hard to talk if we couldn't do so face to face. So, here I am. Ta-da!
Can't be. So you're Millennia. The wings of Valmar.
Yeah, that's me.
You filthy dark one, devourer of souls. Stay away from me.
Hey now, you don't even know me. I did save you after all.
You saved me?
That's right. You should be thanking me. We share the same body, don't we? Oh, I've got to look out for the both of us. Well, see you later.
Wait! Millennia! Millennia!
I will be with you always. Wherever, whenever, forever. All the time. See? So, let's just try to get along, shall we? Miss Grannis Songstress.
And that was the first time in the game that the female Commander Shepard talks to Ariel from The Little Mermaid. I love how joyfully Merrick runs around. He looks so happy to be going somewhere. Look at that little face. Look at that face of Ryudo's. You know what's going on. You know what's good. You know what direction the story's going. What is that audio file supposed to be? Like, what are we supposed to assume that very irritating repeated noise is? Is it like something from the crashed vertibird thing? I don't know. It's fucking annoying, I'll tell you that. Probably shouldn't curse so much, but I don't give a fuck. It's not like, you know, Raid Shadow Legends is gonna come along and be like, oh, let's pay you $4,000 to totally lie about how great our game is. Or in this case, isn't. Alright, that's the forest. We're gonna go this way because there's something over here. A flower. Alright, save point, recover, that does count towards the total, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Take care.